So yeah, you're going anything you want here. Position the white anywhere you like to start.
Because you can't run through, can you, on some of them?
You should be alright as long as you're straight. You can do it. Okay, so we'll go for this and just talk about some shot selection and things. And nice, yeah. Nice again. Make sure the pin goes, otherwise it's. So that one in the middle's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, you're all right here. Little holding shot for all 5 of those reds. Do you think you missed that because you wanted to hold for the black? Or
Maybe.
not?
I was conscious of playing it centre ball and not putting top on it.
Yeah, and it looked good. Yeah, it was good to see you doing that. And then I don't know whether the only reason you missed it was you didn't want to flick this red.
Yeah, possibly.
I sometimes get that when
Yeah.
you're trying to just think about the white. I'm going to put that. You carry on from there. What I'd really like to do with the lineup, I don't know if you've ever done this, is I'll count how many times. Yeah. So I don't just go. Okay, that's in the bin and I've got to start
I used
again.
to do what Stephen Hendry did and say, once I've missed, to start again. But that's tough.
It's just
That's
a bit demoralising and brutal,
isn't
isn't
it?
it?
Just.
Yeah. It's all right when you read Stephen Hendry's book and from his perspective, you're going, well, yeah, you're world number 1 and that's good, but
Yeah.
I don't know how useful it is for us to like kick ourselves constantly. Yeah, and that was that nice little sun shot.
That was, yeah.
Grand shot, yeah, very good. Yeah, we've got a choice of a couple again. Yeah, so even if you flick the other red, it's no problem. But you know, don't like sacrifice potting this red because you're going to flick the other one. Yeah, it's possibly, like I say, because you thought you were going to flick the other red, maybe it's hard to stop your mind from doing it. It's probably a little bit the cue action, I would say. You said it's that thing of thinking, does the natural one work?
Yeah.
Or is it better to just go, yeah, I may as well just work on this new one because it's probably going to be just as effective and in the long run better, much better. Let me set you up so we'll just start. Just that one will go, you know, and then go all the way through it down there. Yeah, so something like that. Imagine how, was it last week or the week before we had that really hot weather?
Yeah.
Really.
Does it get warm in here?
I think it's boiling. No aircon, which I keep thinking about buying, but the problem is you end up going, I spend £3,000 on air conditioning, and then we get about 5 days in the whole year where it's hot. Yeah. probably just the, you know, when I've got a shot like that black, because I don't like it very much,
No.
like nobody would, I end up going, I already accept up front that I don't like it, and I go, all I've got to do is do everything right, keep really still, make sure my cue action's nice and smooth. Will you like that, will you? Is it something like that? Yeah. So yeah, all I do now is do everything right, keep nice and still. Yeah, great shot. Just a little bit underdone. So I would screw this now, and then I know I'm going to flick this red, but don't worry about it, just let it flick off this red and we'll stay somewhere here. So just try and get the pot on the black, nice little soft screw into that red. And that's alright, I think. Just got one that we can go for here. And what's position like?
I'm thinking run through for pink maybe.
Yeah, run it, let it run into that
Yeah.
other red and push it out the way. Hopefully you'll get pink or black. Ooh, wow. Good shot, yeah. Okay, so go for the pink, yeah, as if that's one's down. Just got it, yeah. Again, if you were to watch like an action replay there, you would just up a little bit quick. You know, it's just trying to have that confidence to say, right, I'll stay down. You know, even if I don't get the pot. So what did you do then? Why?
I just as I was coming forward, for some reason I knew I was going to miss it, and I knew where I was going to miss it as well.
Okay, yeah.
Isn't it frustrating?
When you know you're
some
going to
of
do it.
them,
Yeah.
and then you think it was just easy pops.
I mean, a lot of it is just playing more, isn't it? And the consistency
Yeah, I think
comes.
so.
You know, but I suppose for you, it's this new thing of trying to get that new muscle memory of you always have it nice and smooth and controlled, and it's never a rushed shot in there. So here I might, just pop the blue and let the white just run into the red above it. So just forget what the white's doing completely. Yeah, great shot. This one probably a little soft screw for the pink, or black if you go too far, but just let the white run down the table. Quite low on the white, just concentrate on the pot on the red. Just try that once more, that same shot actually. I think it just ended up playing it a little bit differently to the way I would have played it. So that shot, all I'm doing is a very soft screw along this line, like that. So nice and low on the white, and then soft. I just want the white to just gently screw down. More like that, Could have been a bit softer again, couldn't it? But I suppose you've got pink or black here. Bad luck. Good effort that was, Okay, so we'll carry on from there. Up to 4. So the pink goes. Anything close, wasn't it? Yeah. It was alright, that was. It was alright.
Relax a bit more.
Yeah, I suppose a little bit there. You were forcing through the other two
Yeah.
reds a little bit. Put that piece back on it. Yeah, back on a red. So the pink's no good really. So up for the blue. You didn't quite get the start.
No.
You needed to send it a bit wider, didn't you? And then yeah, I suppose green, you can't see the yellow. Again, nothing too bad. So I'll go again, Indy, we've got a red weighting. Okay, let's go for that. So yeah, I want to get down for the blue, don't we really? Get nicely on that blue and we're back in. Same idea really, I'll probably just let the white run into the red. Because we've got a couple of reds we can land good on. Once we land the corner. Excellent, yeah, perfect. What did you screech it? Yeah, tough again, yeah. So I might even be tempted by that red in the middle, just because you're so good on it then. It gets you out the way. So it's like, you know, I'll try and keep my concentration up here, because I go, you've only missed 7 shots. You know, no, but it's not too bad. So I'll try and go, you know, I want that as low as possible. Yep. So the next red would be big. Yeah, bottom one goes, doesn't it? If you get it perfectly through there. If you're a little bit short, you might have that one to help you. Or you could screw it back a little bit and play the one above the pink. All options really. Perfect. Nice recovery that was. What do you think? Screw up for the blue? Yeah, nice and positive, because if you go too far, you've got a bulk colour. Yeah, just jabbed it a bit, yeah. And maybe a recovery on the blue. Yellow's an option, if you can see.
Not quite.
Yeah. Just pacey, wasn't it?
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I always try and hit those, you know, soft really. We'll have a look at that in a second, but we'll go back to some of those. Yeah, good shot. No, we want here. Let's just try and get this down the table for a shot on all three of those reds. Again, probably a little bit pacey. Would you say, or not?
Yeah.
Or does it not feel like that to you? Maybe it's fine if it doesn't.
No.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. You know,
Yeah.
you know, when I'm playing that shot, let's say I've got one of those. You know, you feel like you should be able to get it without going
That hard.
Yeah. I don't know what exactly what it is, but you feel like you can get it with, you
Yeah.
know, kind of a bit softer and smoother without having to hit it too much. So yeah, we go from there if you like it. It's just amazing, isn't it, Snake, when it goes a bit messy.
It gets worse.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get out here. So we can grab these now. So they're not too bad now. Yeah, good shot. Nice. Again, that was a good shot, really, wasn't it? You know, it wasn't far away. That one was pretty good. Didn't hit it too hard. Only just caught the jaws. Again, it was a good shot, wasn't it, really? It's just little fractions, isn't it? Yeah, so pink, just dropping it in. Bad luck. Really, really close. Put these back on. Okay, let's go through it. So red to any colour you like. I'll have to play for pink or black.
Yeah, guns pop, so to speak.
Yeah, I think it's just because, you know, if you start off a routine like that and then you don't start off very well or you miss a few,
Yeah.
you just lose your confidence a bit, don't you? And you just go back into kind of, yeah, you don't fancy any pot then, do you really?
No.
You know, you can see it getting a bit messy and then,
Yeah.
yeah. I think, yeah. Let me have a look at my other sheets here. I'll have a look.
Do it wiping down my cue.
It's just going to stick here, yeah. Yeah, I think the best thing is that yeah, we'll look at these. I like it. I think it's, yeah, it's controlling the white, isn't it?
Yeah.
Also, I would say. You know, when I watch it, I go, it's just making the white not move big distances and things, isn't it? So I think, yeah, the important thing is, so, let's have a look here. So yeah, down the white for that. Grab these. there. Let's see. Okay, so let's control these then. So, if we're plotting this black, and a bit like we did earlier, if you go right at the top of the white, medium pace, where's the white going, would you say? Where do you think?
Inside the red.
Yes. Yeah, perfect, yeah. So let's try that. Let's go that. So again, yeah, inside the red. Keep the cue action nice and smooth. Don't be going too quick. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and if we go right at the bottom of the white, where's that going?
If I connect, well, if you connect it, that's quite. I'd say it's towards the blue.
Yeah, you might just get the blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get a really good one, yeah. So let's try that. But again, it's all about that, you know, getting the power and the pace right. Yep, so I've got like the far side of the ground that way. So if you can get that as a deep screw a little bit softer, you might get it a bit better because it will grip a bit quicker. So that went the far side of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you got a pretty good one there, yeah? Okay, go for that again. And like I say, it's that thing of, if you can get it a bit softer, when the white hits here, it's doing this, isn't it? It's coming off here, and then it's wheel spinning. And it's taking a bit too long to grip and hit in the ground. Whereas if you can get it a bit softer, almost like a soft deep screw, you'll get it to grip just that bit quicker.
That's tricky for me, that is.
Like a tough shot.
It is, yeah.
So that's quite good in a way, because I end up going, right, okay, if you can't quite do that now, you will be able to.
Yeah.
So they're good things to
Is it-
practice.
More, it's also about follow through, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got
Yeah.
to really get through the wall yet. So you can't kind of quit on it. You've got to get that spin on. Oh, that was it. So close, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's like I say, you end up going, yeah, that's tricky, and then getting pretty close to it quite quickly. Bit of chalk, I would do, Chris, just to make sure that you definitely.
Do I need to would you hold the cue further back to go, or further forward to make sure you go
Probably
through?
further forward.
Further forward.
On a shot like this, I might get my bridge hand a bit closer to it.
Yeah.
And almost help myself, yeah, to zip through the white a bit more, yeah. That was almost it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So close. Okay, we'll just try two more, but that's very good now. Like I say, things like this I love to practice, because if you do a line-up like we've just done and you go, okay, I might lose the white a little bit, it's better to go backwards a little second again and then do something like this where we're going to look at controlling the white really, really well. Yeah, that bridge is nice and close, not too hard. Quite get as much grab on. The last one. It's funny actually, that chalk is a little bit more prone to these cues really, but you haven't had any, have you?
Quite grainy still, but it's not coming off on the table.
Yeah, I mean,
It's quite powdery.
yeah, if you feel that one in comparison, let me dip your finger in, I think that one doesn't feel as grainy.
No, it's not.
I actually prefer, most of the pros are using this blue one there. And it actually shows up on the table a lot less.
Yeah.
Just because you see the way you've got
Yeah,
these,
it does. It's got all dust. I noticed that.
and it's almost like talcum powder.
It is, isn't it?
Whereas this one, just because it's blue, your eye can't see it
Yeah,
very
you
well
can't see
against the cloth, so it just works a bit better. Bad, yeah. Not bad. So, I mean, you know it's almost possible
Yeah.
that you've got very
It's
close.
I think it's hitting it perfect, isn't it?
Yes.
There's no
No margin
just
of error. No,
hit it. If you hit it well, you've
Yes.
achieved the shot.
Yeah, that's it. But it's a tough thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, last one. We'll just try and get one more good one. So get the reach hand a bit closer. You're gonna get right through the ball, not too hard. So close.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you'd have potted that black, you'd have probably got it. Okay, so let's have a look at the other positional shots. But we know it's kind of
Yeah,
possible, don't we?
yeah.
You know, it's a good thing to kind of set up. Okay, so you're going back on the mark then, Chris. Right, now I want you to pop the black and try and hit the yellow with the white. Okay. We'll find a couple of these to get a feel for it. So where do you think you need to hit on the white to do that, would you say?
In the middle,
Yeah.
but at the right pace.
Yeah, the pace makes a difference, doesn't it? Yeah. So yeah, if you get in the middle at the right pace, you will get pretty close to it. And then it's back to the shot
It is.
right at the beginning of the
Yeah.
day, isn't it? You've got to pop that.
You've got to pop the object.
Yes. I would actually probably go just below centre, one tick below. Let's just stun it. I think you'll get there quite easily then. And then yeah, just try and stay down on the shot just a fraction longer. So you know, you almost want to, as you're looking at this shot, all you're doing is pot in the black and stay down. You know, track the white with your eyes. You know, try not to get up too quickly. It's interesting, isn't it? Because it's as soon as you introduce what you're doing with the white,
Yeah.
but we know you can pop the black because
Yeah.
you were just doing it time and time again when you were trying to carry the blue. So yeah, it's almost like don't steer the white, do it by purely heights up and down. So concentrate on the pot. Very close. It was pretty good actually there. Yeah, good. Try that increase, yeah. Same way. Yeah. That's a weird zoomed in picture. I just want to show you this. Look. That when you hit it,
I'm getting up.
no, you're pretty good.
No.
Can you hear the way the black's gone in? So you cue it, you're watching the black, the black's gone in, and
Immediately looking at where the white is going.
but it's that head movement, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you were to watch someone like Sean Murphy,
Yeah.
you know, like sometimes you'll see him hit like that yellow into the top pocket,
Yeah.
and you've got no idea whether he's going to pot it until it goes in because
No.
he'll hit it, and even whether he's missed it or not, he just stays down and doesn't move.
Shot.
You know, they're just really good habits. Well, yeah, it was a good cannon. It's just, they're all things to fall back on, especially when when you're up trying to beat your highest break or
Yeah.
something, you get a bit nervous. And like Sean's got it in tournaments, if he's ingrained that habit of staying down, it means when he's really nervous or he's under pressure, he'll stay nice and still
Yeah.
because it's what he does every single shot,
Absolutely.
isn't it? Okay, so let's try the green then, Chris. So just a bit lower down on the white. Yeah, good. Nice clean pot. So try and not move the head at all. Only watch the white with your eyes. So the head's got to stay really still. You track the black. Much better. Yeah, that's more like it. I don't know if you remember a video I did ages ago where I put like an imaginary wall.
Yeah.
And I was kind of, I get it a lot, and I still do it when I split the pack off the blue. That's one that's big for me because when I'm smashing the white into the pack over there, it's so easy to look up at that. So I already accept that I'm just popping the blue with pace with a bit of backspin, and I'll just let the white just do what it's doing over there and just completely try and forget it. So again, yeah, just below centre. Good day, you kept pretty still. You did look up at the end to see where the white had gone, yeah? So watch that black. Keep the head still. You feel yourself have a little look again?
I did, yeah.
It's so
Weird.
well, it's the natural thing to do, isn't it? So you're trying to undo kind of what your body, what we naturally want to do as humans is a bit, it's not that helpful for snooker, so we try and override it. Excellent, yeah. Okay, now let's see if we can get to the brown. So same idea. Black has got to go in. Good shot. Nice, yeah. Past the brown, you hit it so well. So again, try that same thing there. Amazing. See, it's like a meal off here. Good then, good control. Okay, last one on the brown. See if we can get that. Excellent, yeah. Okay, so let's mix it up now. So let's try and hit the green. And green again. You've got 3 attempts at each one, so 2 more attempts at that green. Heavy close. So one more down at that green. See if we can get it. So got on the black, get spin on the white. Nice, yeah. Rescued it on the last one. Good. Okay, yellow. So 3 attempts to hit the yellow. Same again, 2 more to hit that yellow. Easy to do that, isn't it? Oops. Okay. There you go. So we can hit the yellow. Okay. 3 attempts to hit the brown. green, didn't we? That one was successful. So we got 3 attempts to get the green. The brown, sorry. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So 3 attempts to hit the blue. Let's try that. Wow, that was probably the best one you've hit so far, wasn't it? Really good shot, yeah. Just make sure that's right on the dot, otherwise I'll screw thing on. Okay. Okay, one more. Good shot again now. Okay, so let's try the red. That's one to try now. So we're going to try and hit that red. It's a bit like a stone run through. Should be about middle ballish. Something like that. Very close. 2 more. Good clean prop. This is just a tough one to get. This is. It's like you've just got to get exactly the right amount of stun on. Oh yeah. Saved it on the last one, yeah. Okay, so that was good. Yeah, you got red, green, brown. Yeah, so the only ones you can get were the yellow and the blue in your 3 goes. Yeah. And yeah, the blue's the hardest one, isn't it? That's the tough one.
It is tricky.
Okay, now let's do something different. So we're going to try and play little cannons, but very gently. So this time I want you to pop the black, but just land the white on the yellow very gently.
Okay.
You don't want to hit it too hard. Not bad there. So yeah, you do it by. Are you coming a bit lower on the white? Is that what you would do?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean you might do it naturally, but you want to use lower on the white to generate more spin, and then you don't need as much power, of course.
Right,
So yeah, you're doing it exactly the right way, I think. There, yeah. Pretty good, isn't it? To be fair,
Not bad.
that was good, yeah. Like I say, the beauty of all of these is this is what you do for break building.
It is, yeah.
Sometimes I've got a group of reds here that I might want to split. Sometimes I only want the white just to drift up here for, I don't know, red into the middle or red back in here. So yeah, they're all the little things you're doing for your tight control. Okay, so one last go at the yellow. Nice and smooth, not too hard. I mean, yeah, I think we'll give you that as a perfect shot, yeah. You know, that's exactly what you want to do, isn't it? That's really good. Okay, so same one here, let's go green. So a soft cannon on the green. Yeah, just have a couple of lights on there. Perfect. Yeah. So bang on. Okay. So onto the brown. So 3 goes to get a soft cannon in the brown. probably helps you actually. I mean, naturally, you're doing a few more feathers, I think. Just 'cause
Yeah.
you're trying to be nice and
Concentrate.
precise, aren't you?
Yeah.
With the white and the pot as well. Pretty good, isn't it, that? Yep. So we'll have that, yep. And then okay, so let's go soft cannon on the blue. So this is, yeah, this is the tough one, isn't it? Close now. It's good because I can see that, you know, even in the few minutes we've been doing this, you warm up into having better timing and getting much
Yeah.
closer to the blue. Good. Lots of it a little bit thin. Again, this is the hardest one, of course. And yeah, last attempt there. Good there, you know, within a few minutes of, you know, going through it, you know, much better.
Yeah.
But I suppose, yeah, you know, things like that I used to practice all the time of, you know, close control, you know, little soft cannons, hard cannons,
Yeah.
you know, things like that. I'm just using them so much, of course, when I break build. Okay, let me give you this a sec. Are you hiring a car this year again, maybe?
People at work teasing me all go on. It's only £10 for somebody else to have a drive, which is a bit cheap. I'm thinking Easter. I'm thinking Easter of next year, I think, when this silly
Yeah,
COVID
yeah,
is
yeah.
out of the way.
Yeah.
And probably go from the Thursday to the Tuesday. So
Nice,
a bit
yeah.
easy. Last time when I had the car the other time, I went to Lake District for one day, because obviously you're driving back.
Yeah.
I went to the Manoir, which is a restaurant in Oxfordshire, and then on day 3 I went to the Evo Triangle, which is where they try their cars at the Evo magazine.
Mm.
And then for the last day I went to just round London Knightsbridge in the evening.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, and then you use like your head cam to get all like the footage they get.
Yeah, it was good.
It's good, yeah. Funny isn't it now, like, you know, the days of Top Gear have gone a bit, haven't they?
They have, yeah, well they did. I don't know whether the BBC is struggling for funds, because they only put like 4 episodes per series with the new.
Oh, is that what it is now? With
Yeah, it's not
people?
many. It's not
yeah.
many.
I don't know whether you know though that just the internet's taken over so much, hasn't it? So
Yeah.
you can go on the internet and you can watch as many car reviews on
Yeah, you
whatever car
can.
you want at
Yeah.
any time you want.
Absolutely.
And of course, you know, if I go back, you know, I don't know, 10 or 15 years, when you know, you're watching Top Gear and watching these exclusive cars, that's what you have to wait for
Yeah,
to
that's
get
right.
Top Gear.
It is, yeah.
Whereas now you can just go straight online and just watch whatever you want,
Yeah.
can't you, immediately?
Quentin Wilson.
Quentin Wilson, yeah, that was it. And then of course you had Fifth Gear, which was, you know, like another one.
Yeah.
That was,
Yes, like that.
yeah, I used to quite like Fifth Gear as well, and that was the
Tiff and Plato.
Tiff Nadell, yeah, because he used to do touring car driving, wasn't he? Okay, so let's try this one. So if you play this with topspin,
Yeah.
where do you think the white's going to go? So if you pop this black with a bit of topspin,
Easily past the red.
okay, yep, so try that. So let's go for that. Yeah, let me I'm trying to set it up about the yellow. Okay, that's where it should be. So not there. Try that again, yeah. So just try and get a nice pot on that. That's all right there. What would you find in terms of blacks? So would you find that
These are ones that are slightly harder.
Then lower.
Yes.
Yes, and
Yeah.
that's what I would have found here.
Yeah.
And also knowing where the white's going is a bit
Yeah.
harder when you're
Yeah.
high, I find.
Yeah, because you're using a cushion as well.
Yeah, bringing the cushion into it and then going like, where exactly is that going to go?
I'm ignoring it. I'm trying to pot it now.
That's it, yeah. Just pop the black. Ignore what the white's doing. Same error though, isn't it, each time?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So yeah, just a bit thinner on the pot for you. You see, it was up towards the yellow, and then it was slightly too thin. Okay, so this will be another good one, yeah, because this is where you feel slightly less comfortable hard on the back, isn't it?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Okay, so try and get that same feeling, yeah. And then just a little bit more pace there so that we get, off the cushion and try and cannon the yellow. Perfect. Yeah, very good. Okay, if you want to cannon the pink, how would you do that?
Bottom and left hand side.
Yeah, bottom and maybe a bit left, but you don't need much backspin really. But have a little play around with it because again, they're very much touch and feel shots. Wasn't far away there, to be fair. That's all. So yeah, concentrate on the black. That's your only goal. Just pop the black, keep nice and still. You can always tweak the position after. Okay, same idea. Not bad, was it?
No.
It's interesting things like this. I remember on the coaching course that I did, just by chance, Marco Fu was on the same one. He was doing the course for the week, so just by chance I was Marco. And we were doing some like mock exercises. And I would do things like this with Marco and go, can on the red. And you go, first go, can on the yellow, first go, green. Just incredible how good they are.
Yeah, I know.
Just off the cushion, just every single wall, just full wall, and you just go, wow. Yeah. But of course, I think it was world number 5 at the time that I was on that course. So I mean, just incredible player, isn't it?
Consistent.
Yeah, so this is where you'll get better at controlling the white. So it's like I say, when you've got reds around this area.
Yeah, this is my position's bad, so this is a challenge, if you like.
This is a good thing, to get good at. Yeah. Close, doesn't it? And when that hits the green and it doesn't go towards the pink, do you get a feel for why it's done that or not?
No. Well, I think I'm not low enough on the white.
Yeah, and a little bit, so it's that you don't quite get enough spin on. And then also, if you don't quite hit it hard enough,
Yeah.
it loses some of the spin,
It
doesn't
does.
it, by the time it's got to the black. So it's all about finding a point where you feel like you can accelerate right the way through the white, hit it nice and positively, and then it's going towards the pink. So that was good. You know, that strike to me didn't look like you lost any of the spin. It was, it was a good, positive strike. You know, really got the spin on the white ball. Again, good positive strike, yeah. But much better now, starting to get the black more often. Okay, we'll go 2 more on this pink. That was the best one. I can tell you the second you've hit it, you've just got the nice bite on the white. Last one, yeah. And lost the spin that time. Yeah. But not bad. You know, in and out of getting close to it. Okay, so let's try some different shots then. So if you want to cannon the green, how would you do that? Because there's a good conversation to have about what's easier here.
Yeah. Middle?
Yeah, try that. Try middle ball, yeah. See what that does. Very close, wasn't it? Okay, so try that again, yeah. That middle ball, see what that feels like. Hang on. Yeah, good control, yeah. So that was good. And yeah, you're right, you know, at that pace, middle ball is going to get you there. What about brown then? So it's a slight tweak, isn't it?
Yes. Similar, same place, but slightly harder.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, try that, yeah. Close. Yeah, got the green again. Yeah. I think the good thing I like about these routines is you can see it's a lot harder when you're high on the black.
Yeah, it is.
To not only pop the black and get the white, isn't it?
White.
Yeah, it's it's a lot tougher. Very good, yeah. Good. Yeah, I mean, this is a routine again where we've been stupidly accurate, but actually that would be fine in a game, wouldn't it? If the goal was to find the gaps, good, yeah. Great shot. Not easy, this is, but you know, to do that is tough. Okay, try the blue then. So again, what do you think you would do? Just a fraction down on the white?
Yeah, fraction down on the white.
Yeah.
And similar pace to the brown.
Similar pace, isn't it? Yeah. So lucky, really, you know, fairly good shot. Yeah. So like I always say to people, you know, normally all you're doing is that, isn't it?
Yeah.
You need to know you can get somewhere towards the blue and pink.
Yeah.
You're not having to be as precise as we're doing here. Great shot. Excellent, yeah. But again, you warm up into it well. You know,
Yeah.
once you've played it a few times, just that little one with the Chris, that's it, yeah. And then try pink as well, yeah. Yep, just lost the pot slightly. Got it? Yeah, yeah. But all of that was really, yeah, got on very well. You know, I mean, you're never going to hit them all
No.
first go there. They're
No.
very difficult, unless you mark out food, you're
Yeah,
with a five.
absolutely.
But he's playing snooker 8 hours a day. That's
Yeah.
literally his job,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I don't know how they do it. They must be shattered.
I think it's really weird, isn't it? I always find with our players, if they're playing someone, it's a bit easier than just doing it on your own.
Yeah.
Because I think even like today, you know, you'll find you're more tired probably today than if
Yeah,
you were
absolutely.
playing an opponent,
Yeah.
because you're just getting on every
Yeah,
shot, aren't
sure.
you?
When do you reckon to Hendry's return?
I can't see the point really.
No.
I just don't think he's going to put enough time into it really.
I wanted him to do well, but it was embarrassing a little bit, wasn't it?
What the Jimmy and Henry match was just embarrassing.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? They were both, like me, were trying so hard.
That's right, that's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, I don't know what it is really, because it's like Jack, who plays in my team, for example, he's only 22.
Right.
So he won't have ever seen Henry in his
No,
life.
that's right.
All he knows is that
Yeah.
Henry was absolutely
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah.
But now, Henry's coming
Yeah.
back, and he's just going,
Very
"It's not
strange.
very good,
Is
is
it
it?
financial? What is it? I don't know.
It can't be financial.
No.
It's just going to be too wealthy, isn't it? I think it probably is just a little bit deluded in terms of, if I put a bit of time in, I can get good again. And you just can't. It's just at that level. The separator really is the 8 hours a day that you do.
He won't win a world championship. It's impossible.
I don't think he'll even qualify for the
No,
Worlds.
no.
No way.
No,
I mean, he's got Chris Wakely. You know, they've brought the British Open back. I'll just put Chris Wakely massive favourite for that. I just wouldn't have Henry favourite to beat him.
No.
Because Chris Wakely's still playing a lot more
He is,
snooker,
yeah.
and Henry said he's doing like 2 hours a day. And you're going, it's nowhere
It's
near
not
enough. Nowhere near.
No.
Because he knows if he rewinds time, when you were beating Jimmy in those finals, you weren't playing 2 hours a day,
No.
Stephen, you were doing
Yeah.
7.
That's right.
You know. So I don't know what the point is. Like
No.
you said, really, I don't know what the motivation is.
No, I don't.
Boredom.
It must be, mustn't it?
Yeah, something to do, you
Yeah.
know. And I suppose when you spend a lot of time commentating, it's easy to
Yes.
think, isn't it, that you're going, oh, well, with a bit of practice, I
Yeah,
wouldn't have
yeah.
missed that black.
I wonder if he thinks, has his commentary, well, clearly not, but helped him, you know, in his comebacks, you know, different people play.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I can talk at the game, I know what shot's going to play, it's going to do this, this and this, but...
I mean, I find that a bit with my coach, and I do find it helps, because I'm talking about snooker all day, every day.
Yeah.
And like you say,
It
maybe
helps when you go to play.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I'm talking to people about, like the good habits we're talking about today,
Yeah.
being smooth and not moving your head.
Yeah.
But that's going through my head now
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
So it does help me, yeah. But yeah, I agree with you. I don't know what the point is really. I don't know what he's trying to achieve
No.
with it. And I can't see him doing anything really. He might win an odd match here and there.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't any. Did you watch any of the seniors? Did you see that?
Yeah, that he was not very good in that.
No.
He should walk all over them, really.
Yeah.
Within reason.
And
Apart from, I don't know many, well, I know them all, but I can't think of the ones on there, but...
I mean, the one who won it was David Lilly. I mean, he's a good player.
Yeah.
Jimmy was in it, obviously.
Yeah.
Patsy Fagan looked all over the place.
He did, didn't he?
Like all twitchy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Tandy
Dennis
Knowles.
Taylor.
Dennis Taylor.
What's he
Tandy
doing?
Knowles was in it.
He's in his 70s, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, it's all just weird, really.
Yeah.
Dunno.
I don't know.
Okay, so what about if you were cannoning the red then, Chris? So you need a tiny bit of right hand side. Nice, yeah. It's nearly there. We pot on the black again. Probably, but yeah, almost too much side, wasn't it? You have to find a way here of being positive again.
Yeah.
Get the shot, you know, it's only a trace of right, not much at all. That was it. Oh, yeah, I think it was good. That was a nice positive shot that time. There we go. Yeah, very good. I suppose, yeah, like a little routine like that. I like to improve my control there, but it just shows you how difficult the high blacks are, doesn't it?
Yeah,
You know, like where the white's going. If I put you, I just want to give you like some gaps instead of it being absolutely precise. So you're going back somewhere similar. Let's go, yeah, like that. Okay, so try and bring your white like through this gap here. So try and get like this gap, I don't know, up onto the blue or something like that. Nice, yeah. Very slightly passive, but good. Okay, and then try and bring it the other way. So you try and go through this gap and up towards the blue. So don't want to get into it too deep, and then up towards the blue. Good shot. It's like straight away, isn't it? Now I've opened the margins up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play within that margin, and then you get tighter and tighter, don't you? You turn into Ronnie where
Yeah,
you
you do.
what he's doing is ridiculously difficult.
Yeah. I mean, not only that, left and right handed. I mean,
frightening.
really?
It's frightening, yeah.
It's not natural.
There's a clip, isn't he, where he makes 130 something against Ali Carter at the Worlds, and he plays almost every shot left-handed, and you know, it's just frightening, really.
I think when he started, when that match against Elaine Robidoux, if you got it, play it. It's not disrespectful whatsoever.
I think it was just so unusual back then that Elaine Robidoux was going, what is going on?
Yeah.
You know, what are you doing? But, I mean, literally like you say, really, if you can do it, yeah. Okay, one last thing to just have a quick look at here is this little routine that I like, yeah. Where's that from? Must have thrown it on something. Yeah. Okay, so you're trying to pop this red in the middle, like we did at the beginning, but you're leaving yourself. You want an angle each time, so just roll through and land on the yellow, and then pop the yellow.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you can pick where this goes, you know, you don't want too much angle for the yellow. That's it. And then when you've done that, so you're going to go red, yellow, then you're going back up here, red, green, red, brown. Yep. This routine, again, I like it because I can do all kinds of things. I can then say I'm going to screw onto the yellow and play them all in this pocket.
Yeah.
Then I also do it where I'll put a ball on the green spot and I'll come off the cushion and try and screw down towards the yellow and screw down towards the green. Just all things you need for playing good snooker. So we're just going here, just middle ball, through for the yellow. Okay, yeah. So again, you've got 3 goes on each one to get
What do I do?
red and yellow. So you're not playing position or anything, literally
No,
just
just-
trying to
I
pop the
see.
yellow, yeah. Great shot. I have these practice routine sheets, you see, Chris, I'll do a few things which I'll send you a copy of. But like these, you know, I'll structure my practice when I go, this is what we're doing there. I'll call it like position practice and I've got a sheet of it. So, you know, you've got 3 goes at getting the yellow.
Yeah.
You just did it, you know, so like Ryan did it on the yellow, he did it all 3 times. Then he fouled on the green a couple of times and then got it. And then we did it with screw up, exactly like you said. Consecutive blacks off the spot. Have you ever done that where you try and just pop blacks from where the white lands?
No, I haven't.
But it's a good routine.
It is.
So Ryan here, you know, you get 5 attempts, you got 2, 2, 6, 2, 2. Colours clearance, where do you get to? You got to the green, the brown, the green, the brown, the green. And then I'll do long blues from each side, so you got 10 from each side. We've got structures of practice session for you. Yeah, you did good, yeah. It's suppose, I mean, even if you're getting like a long blue, you're getting, I don't know, a third of them really. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty
You know,
good.
if you start getting half of them,
Yeah.
I mean, that's good going, isn't it? You know. So you're going, yeah, and you can have another 2 goes at the yard, actually.
I say, do you leave it in the pocket or do you bring it up?
Well, you can either do what Ryan didn't have 3 goes and see how many times out the 3 you get it. You see what I mean? Or you can just go, yeah, I've got it, and move on to the next one.
I'll go on to the next one.
Yeah, so that's it, yeah. So you can just go, yeah, and go on to the green.
Dreadful.
What was that?
That was dreadful. I
Yeah,
got up.
Yeah, you got up.
I nearly walked around whilst I was playing the shop.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, it's all about that. So again, nice and confident here. Excellent, yeah, very good. Okay, so straight onto the brown, no problem. But it's like once you start introducing little soft screw shots to these, again, they're much harder than you would think.
And with the, what do I do with the white? Just
Anywhere you like,
anywhere I like.
where you think
Oh,
is
I
best
see.
really,
Yeah.
so that you're going to get nicely on the round. There it's tough, isn't it? I mean, you could try it, little cutback.
Yeah.
I would have a go. Why not have a go? Yeah, try and cut it in. So very thin contact on the round.
Do I have to go for the corner?
No, you can do what you want if you. I mean, I normally say try and get them all in the same pocket. You know, so that you be
Yeah.
strict with yourself and say, right, I'm getting every ball in that pocket because it's holding your position to good standards there. Yeah, looking too thin in the end, yeah. Yeah, I suppose all of these again, it's that thing of if you do your cue action and you do them, smooth, and then my final back swing is not very big because I don't want to hit it too hard,
Yeah.
and then just a gentle little shot, and you're kind of trying to leave yourself, nicely on that ground and not too much angle. It's all about, it's all about cue control for me. I started thinking about it in terms of I'm not allowed to touch the white, I can't touch the red. The only thing I can hold is this. The better I do this bit,
Yeah.
the other stuff will happen for me. So yeah, just go middle ball. There we go. That was a good one. Lovely. So, back on that one. Yeah, that's nice. Excellent. So I'd say potting over the day has got better
Yeah,
as it and
better.
smoother. Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering, you've got a long break from it really then. Yeah, you can try it.
No.
Another one.
No.
Yeah. So they're all middle ball really. There's no
Yeah.
shots here that you want to use top spin on.
spin.
Because I can set this up whenever I like. So yeah, and it's such a good habit to remember that. Yeah, as long as you only hit it softly,
Yeah.
you'll get enough rolls that it's fine. You don't want extra top. Excellent, yeah. Much better. It's a very common thing to lose the white when you're playing extra top. Because it puts extra help on the white and you don't really need it. So yeah, set yourself up a nice little angle where you can just go middle ball and just flat down for the pick. Got up a bit quick.
Did.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good routines again for the habits of, play the shot, keep still. Yeah, lovely. So yeah, set yourself a nice little angle. Would you want more angle than that, do you think? Just to get a tiny bit closer to, that's it. Just to get a bit closer. And then you can go middle ball, drop it in. Yep, pacey.
It was.
Yeah, about that. And just nice and soft. You just want the red just trickling in. That's more like it. It's funny, you know, you've actually ended up holding too much now. You know, it's good then. Good. Held it nicely in the middle of the table. Excellent, good play. Last one, is your black, so you want a little angle to trickle down to the black. Slow down, it's not too bad on the black. A little bit of a cut back, but tough, wasn't it? Just losing the white really is what caused it. That's it. That's much better. Got up a bit quick again.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, it's like before the red
Steering it in.
Before the red got to the pocket, you were kind of here, like walking around. Easy to do that, it's like forming these habits takes a bit of time. Bad luck. Okay, so say to yourself, I'm not allowed to move until that red has disappeared. Until that red's gone in and away. There we go. I'd much rather see you do that though. You nearly missed, but you stay down with it. Get your feedback. Nice, I think you got them all within your 3 attempts there,
Yeah.
Well, I think, the biggest thing is that, slowing down the final backswing and delivery and just staying down with shots, isn't it? I think the beauty of it as well is, I always say to people, when you're playing a shot like that, if you stay down with it and you don't hit it too hard, your brain just gets used to the image of watching it, go where it goes, like watching the path of the balls and things. And I suppose, even when you miss one, if you hit it and then you missed, you're not getting the feedback. Even the misses are just as important as the ones that go in, because you end up with like a computer database, don't you, with all these failed shots over here, and then all these good ones, and then you know where to get it for next time. I suppose that little routine, which I'll send you a copy of it. You end up being able to do whatever you want with them, really. Practice routines. Yeah, like this one. Which we'll have a little go at you. This is the last thing to have a go at. So, you know, like these, and I'm going into like area 2, area 1, but then I'll do it off like a bulk colour as well. Because I want to be able to move the white around like this. Okay, so let's just have a look at, see if we can get it to do it. So little soft screws, which is harder. So now you're trying to set yourself up here with a nice little angle where you can throw that soft screw onto the yellow. So you don't want too much angle, otherwise you're going too far. That's it. Yeah. And then you're playing a nice little gentle soft screw onto the yellow. And you can see how it will give you the feel, can't you? If you practice it, why it gives you that feel of manoeuvring the white around them. Not bad. Yeah, it's more for all these routines more control. You know, if you get good on the yellow, you'll pop the yellow. It's all positional, isn't it? All position side of it. You might not reach the left hander there. Yeah. But like I say, my real goal with these are that when you get it right, you make it look ridiculously easy because, sorry, I was getting rid. Yeah, you end up getting on the yellow easily. Yeah. And then it just looks like you just tap the yellow in. Yeah, that's it. But it's all position, isn't it? So that's it. You don't want too much angle. That's more like it. And then you can just reach that out. Right. So same one here. So it's all about your angle here as well, isn't it? You don't want too much or too little. You want to set yourself up where you can, look pretty good. And get a nice little soft screw strap stone down onto the green. Maybe the rest again. I would have a go though, because it's all good practice. You know, I don't mind using the rest. Two more attempts. Just about far enough, or rest?
No, just rest again.
It's not bad, but yeah, just a little bit short.
I was doing it the other side, I might.
Yeah, that's it. So that's why it's good, because you want to get it the side where it's not as comfortable. Yeah. So yeah, you know, as you analyse the shot, you would rather stun down and do that what you're doing.
Yeah.
So that you can reach it.
Too far.
Yeah. So last skill on the green. Like that. Perfect shot. Nice one. Excellent, yeah. So there's same idea. We've got a nice little stun shot there for the brown. So far so good. So 3 attempts at the round. Too much, wasn't it? That's better. wasn't it, in control? It was good, yeah. Yep, so that one there, one had gone away, so we've got one more. Slow down, so you can have a go, so try and line it up good. Great shot. Rescued it on the last one there. Great shot. Nice confident pot as well. So same idea, down for the blue. So all of them so far, 3 and 3. Excellent, yeah. Great shot. So down to that pink. Bit much, but I might try it because you might be able to rescue it. Excellent shot. Nice. Yeah, if you can just, I mean, you're already a good potter and sighter of the ball. These little habits of staying down and the smoother cue action have been massive for you. Great again, that was, yeah. Nice smooth cue action. Not too quick. Excellent, nice finish that was as well. Yeah, good. But I think, the biggest things from today, I would say, that are going to help are the smoothness of the cue action over time, and just staying down with shots, keeping still. Your other stuff looks good, doesn't it? Like where your feet were, you saw at the beginning of the day.
Yeah, that stance is okay.
Yeah. And it's like I always say, I think there's this thing with snooker for some reason that when you go and go and see a coach or you go and ask for help somewhere, if something doesn't work straight away, it's not the right thing to do, so I won't do it. Whereas if you went for a piano lesson and they said, what you need to do is put all your fingers here and you wouldn't expect that you suddenly come out of there.
No, cogs appears.
That's it, and you can do like Mozart. So it's the same idea, the things we're talking about getting that cue action smoother, it might not immediately feel comfortable, but in the long run, like I say, you can just cite so many players that are all smooth, can't you? And
yeah, absolutely.
I think you've done well there today, Chris.
Yeah, it's good.
Considering that, this was like the first day back into it, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, rabbit in the headlights.
Yeah, done alright, and warmed up well to it. And perfect, Jen. Thanks a lot for coming, Chris,